quote for the IB attribute balanced would be, "In between goals is a thing called life that has to be lived and enjoyed." Said by Sid Caesar.
Balance is not something you find, it's something you create.
A quote that ties in with the IB attribute communicator would be, "A little communication goes such a long way. If you're busy, say it. If you're upset, express it. If you're running late, let people know. If you don't want to do something, be straightforward. If you're unsure, ask. It's so simple, but so important." Said by Unknown.
For the third week of March, we're going to have a total of 2 events. The first event will be a send in a picture activity, and that will take place on the 15th through the 17th. And the second event will be a trivia about St. Patrick's Day, and that will take place on the 17th of March.
What does it mean to be balanced? Balanced learners understand the importance of intellectual, physical, and emotional stability to achieve personal well-being for themselves and others.
What does it mean to be a great communicator? A communicator is a person who loves to communicate, loves to exchange the information they have, they share their ideas. And some ways to describe them is that they are honest, they are proactive, they love to ask great questions, they listen, and they are reliable. We want to acknowledge the hard work and dedication that our teachers have shown us. It's been a really rough year, but we couldn't do it without you guys. We want to thank our teachers from the bottom of our hearts that we really appreciate your help and patience. We want to especially thank our superstar teachers that were nominated by us students. Mr. Anderson, who one student said that he is funny and hardworking and puts a smile on our faces every morning. Ms. Santillon, who is balanced because she is prepared for class and helps with our assignments. Ms. Austin, who helps kids by talking to them and explains the assignments as many times we need. Mr. Avila, who makes it easier to learn when it's difficult. Ms. Bathley, who is a patient, kind, and helpful. Ms. Bakey, who is very understanding and caring. Mr. Barahona, who makes class fun even from a distance. Mr. Bowerbank, who is helpful, thoughtful, and teaches us about issues that is happening in our world. Mr. Brock, who explains things clearly and fair. Ms. Buck, who is kind with us students and gives us time to complete our work. Ms. Cisneros, who always messages us to make sure we are okay. Ms. Cruz, who has showed us that we could be balanced mentally and physically, and she inspires us and looks after our well-beings. Ms. De La Torre, who helps explains lesson very well. Ms. Esperanza, who has been very good to their students by helping them when they need it. Ms. Gosho, her students appreciate that she never raises her voice and never shows anger and frustration towards the students. Ms. Gonzalez, who is funny and understanding when students talk to her about their problems. Mr. Gutierrez, who is very understanding if you don't get something, and he will help you answer your question. Ms. Aro, she gives really good advice and she is fun. Ms. Hermosillo, who is available for tutoring to help students understand the work better. Ms. Jimenez is a great teacher, she's patient and a great listener. Ms. Juarez, who according to her students is good at everything. Mr. Legaspi, he demonstrates of music and culture and talks to make sure we are on task. Ms. Lampier, she makes work less confusive than other teachers. Mr. Lin demonstrates the IB Profiler Communicator by communicating with my class and helping us out. Mr. McConnell makes class fun by making jokes and making reading not boring. Mr. Mercado, he helps me understand how to succeed in high school and college. Mr. Miramontes, who helps the students right away. Miss Monica, who helps students stay on track. Mr. Moran, he is a great teacher with a great heart and great activities. Ms. Neil Peters, she is very kind, sweet, and loves to interact with students and gives students fun games like Kahoot. Ms. Newman, who takes time out of her day to explain to students to how check out books. Ms. Reyes, who is very understanding if you need more time, but she won't give you just an easy A. You have to show her that you are into the work. Mr. Rodriguez, who is always asking us if we need help and will help if we need it. Ms. Schooler, who never judges and instead considers other reasons why students may be struggling in class. Ms. Eventhal always comes prepared to teach and always has a smile on her face. Ms. Siggins, who is very thoughtful and communicates very well in 2 different languages. Ms. Soliman, students appreciate the second chances that she gives. Mr. Stover is very caring and gives students time to complete the work and also reminds students to finish the work. Mr. Tellez, who is very patient with students. Ms. Villanueva, students like that she cares about what she does and she helps and gives second chances. Ms. Villar gives students balanced amount of work and she doesn't give up on her students. Ms. White, who always emails us and messages us to give important information. Mr. Zai, he shows students that work is important and that breaks are important too. Mr. Yenny, he makes everything fun and interesting while we are learning. Ms. Zhao helps out all her students and has pride being a teacher. We want to thank you teachers for all your hard work and patience for us students. Hope to see you all for next month's attribute.
February and March's student nominees for the IB attributes Balanced and Communicator: Mariana Figueroa, Diana Polenco, Paola Berumen Cifuentes, Ethan Garcia, Daniel Barajas, Valeria Valles, Abel Prieto Rico, Daisy Fuentes, Kang Grong Mei, Jocelyn Montejano, Chris Echegoyen, Ethan Elijah Valadez, Guadalupe de la Rosa, Ricky Martinez, Douglas Romero, Joshua Huerta, Emma Ortega, Iris Flores, Frank Alatorre, Miranda Heredia, Analaya Montes, Angela Nagayan, Marisol Navar, Nadia Kalunga, Gavin Vera.
Congratulations to all winners this month, and looking forward to next month's IB attribute, which is reflective.
Hello Jaguars, happy March. We want to inform you about this March and a little bit of February news. This February, we did a tribute to Kobe and Gigi Bryant by dressing up in Laker gear, and we also had a lunch activity to play a video of a tribute to Kobe, which was played by Miss Cruz.
March is Women's History Month, so let's appreciate all the strong women out there. I really think a champion is defined not by their wins, but how they can recover when they fall, to quote Serena Williams. Speaking of recovering, how are you guys doing at home? As of today, there are 5,853 new cases, with a weekly average of 6,218 cases. Luckily, thousands of California teachers from urban and suburban school districts have and will start getting the COVID vaccine, so it won't be long before us students can also get the vaccine.
Animals, aren't they cute? The correct answer is yes. Let's talk about Humphrey the koala, the first koala to be born in Sydney Zoo for over 100 years. Can you believe that? Yeah, it's crazy. He must be getting all the attention since he's the newborn. Yeah, if any of you Jaguars have younger siblings, you know that they get all the attention. Isn't that right? Okay, Jaguars, I'll see you guys next month for next Jaguar news. Bye! Say bye!
Why did St. Patrick's drive all the snakes out of Ireland? Because airplanes weren't invented yet.
Why do people wear shamrocks on St. Patrick's Day? Because real rocks are too heavy.
On St. Patrick's Day, I pretend to be Irish. Just like on Christmas, I pretend to be good.
What do you call leprechauns who collect aluminum cans, use newspapers, and plastic bottles? Recyclers.
What kind of spells do leprechauns use? Lucky Charms!
Warren. worn in green today?
I have a St. Patrick's Day joke for you. When does the leprechaun cross the road? When it's green.
Can't you borrow money from a leprechaun? Because they're always a little short.
Are you getting bored at home? Well, then you can check out our brand new book at the ESMS Library. So in order to check out the book, you have to navigate to the Destiny Library catalog. And once you're there, you're going to search for a book, and then you're going to complete a library request form to make a pickup appointment. And how you're going to get there is on Fridays from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. at the Paola Avenue School entrance. You're going to go there, and here it is on a map, and here is a picture of it.
I hope that you enjoyed these month's quotes, because I know that I did. I also hope that these quotes inspire you to do better in anything that you're struggling with. Also, those activities from leadership look very fun to go to. So, you should show up to our leadership activities so you can have fun as well. And, just for a reminder, we will have an activity every Wednesday.